Hey guys, this is Panda. As you can see, my lovely Michigan weather is just being its usual cheerful self, I guess. So I wanted to do a update vlog, and I know it's going to be a long one. I'll try to put timestamps in the description if I can stand to watch it, because I usually never rewatch my videos for a good reason, because I probably wouldn't post them if I did, but I'm not on camera, so I'll probably be okay with it. I hope you don't mind. This is going to be kind of long. And I'm trying to record from my front door, so it's kind of artsy, so you don't have to like watch it, you know, just kind of a still image. Sorry if it's shaky a little bit. I couldn't, my regular tripod, I can't find the contraption that goes on the top, and all I have is a little bendy one that doesn't really go on anything. And so I just wanted to get caught up on what's been going on, because it's been a while since I uploaded, and believe me, I've been trying very hard. I did an edibles video that the recipe did not turn out, so I didn't bother uploading that. And then I did another vlog at one point. I don't remember what it was that I ended up not uploading because things changed immediately after that. So, and then last week I spent about 5 days setting up my whole giveaway video. I had my card table with my Galaxy tapestry over it, and had everything laid out. I had picked out a whole bunch of stuff to do a giveaway for. I had it all laid out on the table, and stayed up all night doing 3 takes of a video that I just could not keep under 20 minutes for some reason. And after that, I went to upload it while I went to bed, and when I got up, it was taking a very long time, and I noticed after like 8 or 10 hours that it was on 63%, and my internet connection that I get had went down. I mean, it's already a very weak connection because it's not mine, but my neighbor that lets me use it, sometimes, I don't know if it's because she doesn't pay it on time, but it goes down for a while, and I had to cancel my upload, and it didn't go back up until Tuesday morning. And then I wanted to get the new Game of Thrones to do my reaction video on. And let's just say my resource for that went down, and was down like after my internet came back up, so I couldn't get that. And half the videos on my YouTube feed were all about that, so I couldn't watch any of them, and I have them all saved for later. But I love watching other reactions, by the way. Look for the links for my favorite reactors. When I do my first reaction video, I'll have them in the description. There's a lot of really good ones out there. If you like Game of Thrones and you want to know about what happened before this, or about what happens in the books, or you just want to know all the details and important things you need to remember in each episode, the absolute best channel for that, for all the, like, you know, inside information, all the backstage information and video, and all the, you know, just everything you need to know about it, is Emergency Awesome. And his name is Charlie, and he's a really, really, really good YouTuber. He does a whole bunch of different shows and movies, and I don't know how he keeps up. He does like 5 videos a day. I don't know how. He's like always energetic. and seems to know everything there is to know about all these fandoms. So if you like Game of Thrones or Star Wars, or he also does like some of the anime cartoons and other shows like Netflix shows and Doctor Who and all that. So if you want to keep up with a lot of fandoms, that's a good one to check out. I've been having a lot of problems with my health lately, and it's been really hard to get to feel well enough to do a video. After I couldn't upload my first giveaway video, I decided yesterday to just try and do a shorter one that is just that, so nobody's turned off by it. So I'm going to try and do an update vlog now, and then do just the giveaway video, which should be less than 10 minutes, hopefully. I basically am just going to show you all what's available and tell you how to enter, so keep an eye out for that. My subscribers have been down. I think I lost a few. My views have been down. Everything's been down. I've been trying to check out how to do things on my channel. I don't know how people post pictures or polls or anything, because every time I go on the website, it only allows me to put a text post. So I do update then when I'm unable to do a video. I update by text. So if you want to know what's going on and you haven't seen me in a while, you can check out the community or conversation or whatever it's called tab, and they should be on there if they're not just on your feed if you're subscribed to me. Also, I'm trying to do several different video series or different types of videos that I'm going to be trying to do. I have a crap ton of ideas, and it's really, really frustrating when having all these ideas and not being able to do them, because my health problems keep me from doing more than one video a week usually. That's the most I'd be able to do, I think, if I were lucky and didn't have all the technical problems and all the just, getting my setup done. Every time I get everything done, something else comes up. I'm going to be doing a setup video that shows you all everything I did to it and how I did it, and basically with like under $100 for my whole living room, my whole, setup, computer desk, everything. Is what I spent over, what I already had. So it was basically no budget. If you have the stuff sitting around already, you can do it. You don't have to spend any money if you already have it. It's that kind of thing. So I'm going to try to enter some of the budget edition setup contests / showcase things that they have on YouTube. I follow Swashin, although he's like probably my least favorite, only because of the way he reacts and talks about them. I don't really care for his mannerisms, I guess, or the words he uses. But the best ones I like are Textsource, I believe. And although I like Linus Tech Tips and his channels, I don't know if they do a show like that anymore. Austin Evans is a good one. He did do some of those videos where he showcased different setups. There's Random Frank P, which he's kind of annoying too, but I like the ones that he shows off and how he does his shows, so that's a pretty good one. I was watching all of these, and they gave me inspiration to start redoing my setup, so thanks to them for 3 months of basically misery and constant problems and killing myself trying to get it done. I got pretty much everything done, but I do have some little things I'm waiting to add to it. I gotta frame my Galaxy Tapestry to hang up over the one I had with the Grateful Dead pinball and the skull lights. I didn't want to take it down, so I'm gonna leave it up and put the Galaxy Tapestry over it. I'm gonna hang it up like on brackets, so I can just take it down if I want to use the other one again. And I have a couple of posters that I made that I can turn around if I want to switch back to that colorful hippie style one. So it's going to be a little different than what most setups are like. It's going to be like a double setup. I can switch it back and forth. And I hope it'll be something that'll catch their attention so they'll want to show it, because otherwise I doubt it'll get shown if it's not unique in some way. And so I've been working my butt off on my setup for a while, and I had problems with my PC that I had. My pre-built HP stopped turning on. Like literally it was working, and then 2 days later when I pushed the power button, nothing happened. I made sure everything was connected inside. I plugged everything back in a different outlet. You know, I tried all that. I tried everything, and my uncle is supposed to be looking at it maybe this weekend, so hopefully he'll figure out what's going on with it. So right now all I have is my laptop I just got plugged into my monitor, which is working pretty well. I haven't been able to try out any video editing yet, because I've been trying to just get one done and uploaded for you guys, because it's been so long. And honestly, just recording and then uploading right after that is probably all I'll be able to do, unless I can find an editor that's free, because I don't make any money yet. So if I can't find somebody to do it, I'll have to just do it this way, because otherwise I won't ever have the time to get them up. And right now my priority is just getting my story out there and getting my channel growing from making content you guys actually care about. So that's what I'm trying to work on, is getting some good content out there. Okay, so moving on to the main reason. Hang on, I gotta grab some water. Okay, sorry about that. My mouth's going dry. Okay, so the main reason I wanted to do an update vlog is because the main reason I've been behind the camera for so long. So I feel like this is just a never-ending nightmare at this point, regarding, you know, as far as the rest of my life off of YouTube is just, it's just never ending, a pile up of crap every day, and I've never had a chance to climb out of this pile that just keeps piling on me. I've never had a break. It's just been never ending. And like so with the dental thing, I have only had 2 teeth left to pull in the back upper left molars for over 6 months now, for at least 6 months. I was not told until a few months before that those were going to require oral surgeon, because they go into my sinus, and I was never told that before they started pulling them. I was never told that they would all have to be pulled. So I was really upset, because the free clinic I have to go to in my hometown told me I couldn't get my new ones in until I got those done. And I basically was forced to go to the University of Michigan, which is like 3 hours away, and was supposed to have it done there. So I had to have my grandma take off work a whole day and take me over there. And they had already done a pre-authorization, or registration rather, phone call, where they got all of my information, my medications and everything for the procedure. So when I got there, we waited until they called me back, and then I got in the chair, and the doctor was looking at the screen and said, "Oh, well, looks like unfortunately we can't do this today because you're on this medication, and we can't do anything until you're off of that for at least 2 days. And he was referring to my medical cannabis, which is bullshit. I don't know what. That it's not like cigarettes. It's not like a blood thinner. It's not like anything that I don't understand that. So I told him, well, then I'm not going to be able to do it because I can't, as soon as I get out of bed, after I try sleeping for whatever it is, the night or the morning or whatever, I have to use that, or I can't stop sweating. I can't stop having seizures when I get chilled, or having severe nausea that I wouldn't be able to drink or take my other medicines unless I took that under control. So I told them I can't function. I can't take my other medicines. I can't make it out of the house without that. So it's not going to happen. And they had never told me that. It didn't say that in any of the paperwork I got in the mail. So I was really pissed about that. So I went back home and called the clinic and told them we need to figure out what's going on and get my teeth ordered, because this isn't going to work. And I'm not going to be able to have it done, obviously. Which was fine, because I didn't want to have that procedure done anyway. I know there's going to be complications. I have complications every time I have anything done. I've had 8 back surgeries. I've had a surgery on my chest, and I had my defib and pacemaker put in. I've had multiple injections and procedures on my back, and I get infections if I have an IV put in for more than 24 hours or so. So it's like it's like a avoid at all costs thing for me. So they ended up basically forcing me to have it done, because they said the insurance isn't going to cover, them until your new teeth until they're all done. Which I don't understand, because I have relatives that have like 6 teeth left and they have all their dentures in or whatever. But apparently, they didn't want to do it in the free clinic because they need an oral surgeon. I already went to the U of M. They said no. They said they couldn't do it. And I actually haven't even called. So I tried going back to the lady that pulled all of my other ones, moved to the Grand Rapids free clinic. And that's about an hour away from me. And so I ended up just scheduling to go see her. And I was scheduled to see her for 3.5 months, because they called the morning of my appointment 2 or 3 times in a row to tell me she was out of the office. So I didn't get to go see her until the other day. And I was supposed to, I was planning on telling her I didn't want to have it done. Don't make me do this, because I have to get started on my videos right now. And I don't have time to recover from that. And then wait another however many weeks or months for my new teeth to come in. I don't have time to do that. I have to get going on my channel. If I miss out on the Game of Thrones reactions, that's my biggest hope right now of getting new subscribers, because I don't know how else I would get them at this point. I've got WeedTube videos that have almost 10,000 views or have thousands of views, but I can't get more than 230 subscribers right now. So I'm just really depressed that it's taken this long, and I have not been able to collect subscribers no matter what I try to do. And so I have a lot more ideas of videos to try and do, and I guess, I can just keep doing that. From all the good, awesome, successful YouTubers I've been following, they all say that they just had to start uploading as fast as possible and doing as many as they could, and that's how they grew. So that's kind of my weakness, is being able to do a lot of videos in a short period of time. So I don't know how much I'll be able to do, but I'm going to be doing a wider variety. So I guess if I can figure out how to do a poll on my channel, I will try to do one where I can ask all of you guys what you want to see. If you want to leave a comment below and let me know what you'd like to see, that would be nice. I plan on doing my deconversion story. I'd like to do a lot of these on camera. That's why I haven't done them yet. So I don't know how long that's going to take. And, oh, I guess I didn't finish my dental story. So what they told me at the dentist's office there was they would end up having to pull them both then, because, the dentures wouldn't be ordered until they were all pulled, I guess. I don't know why. I'm just glad I know that in this country you don't have a choice anymore. Doctors will just screw you and blackmail you and force you into things. And even if you have way too many complications, tough shit, you're gonna have to do it anyway. It's not a choice. They're forcing me to do it. And I know there's going to be problems, and I'm really not capable of going through that anymore. So I don't know what's going to happen, and I really hope I'm able to come back and do the content that I've been planning of and really, really, really trying and hoping and working hard to do. And she ended up, after all that, I had like a panic attack. I calmed down. I went to the bathroom. They took my blood pressure 3 times and told me after I was calmed down for 10 minutes or so, it was still too high to do the procedure. So after all that bullshit, they sent me fucking home again, and I now have to try and call the only other oral surgeon office in the state that takes Medicaid and Medicare is in Muskegon, which is 2.5 hours away. So now I still have to call them and find out if that's even a fucking option. Because if they're also going to tell me I have to go off my medication, then I can't do it. Or I'll probably just not tell them I'm on it at this point. Because if they're going to try and tell me I have to have it done and there's no choice, and then the only way I can have it done is to go off of that medication, that's not going to fucking work. I have seizures, I have vomiting, I can't. The pain and the sweating and the shaking and the MS and the, my hands falling asleep all the time and the severe, just headaches, just the jaw pain, everything is just too much to handle for me to not be using that. So, at this point, I'm probably not going to tell them I'm on it, because unless they get my information from somebody else I've already been to, I can't do it. So I don't know what I'm going to have done. I don't know what's going to happen. I feel at this point like, since my life hasn't gotten better in 20 years, not once, I feel like I'm going to end up not being allowed to have my teeth at all, and I'm going to die with no teeth. And it's pretty sad, considering, I guess it's because of how I was raised with my mother, who puts vanity and what people think of her above every single other thing in the world. And she always, made me, brush my hair, get dressed, brush my teeth, make sure I've had a shower and all of this before I'm allowed to go to the ER for nauseating, suicidal pain levels or diabetes or whatever it was for. Which, by the way, I don't have anymore. I had that 10 years ago, but after I started my cannabis, it actually went away, and I don't know exactly why, except I've seen articles that say it does help you process sugar and glucose better. So by look into that, if you have diabetes, by the way, because it cured mine. Anyway, it's to that point where I don't feel like this is reality anymore. I keep saying that to people because when they keep giving me this crap, these blows keep coming and the shoe keeps dropping every day. I'm like, I just don't feel like this is reality, because what the fuck, man? What the actual fuck? My mom was there when they told me all that, and I told her, how am I supposed to pay my fucking power bill for the next 3 or 4 months if I can't be on camera and I can't do my videos? And, it was mostly because this Game of Thrones thing has been a dream of mine since season 3, and I should have fucking done it back then. I should have pushed harder and done it back then, because now it's never. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it with no teeth, because I can't fucking show myself on camera on this website where the people I've watched have laughed and joked about and ridiculed people like who have no teeth or who have, other health problems that I have, like with my, eyelashes and stuff, because that's why I always wear sunglasses, because I just keep getting these stupid illnesses that make me look like a freak. And my only option to get my story out there and be able to keep surviving every month is to do videos. I don't know how else to do it. I don't know what else to do, and I've laid it out for my family a dozen ways that how I could make money if I was able to drive a car. If anybody helped me get a vehicle like they helped my sister and my cousins and my mom and my grandparents and everybody else in the family when they needed help moving or getting a car or going to college, like there was always somebody there to help them. And I've been laying it out for everybody that, right now in Michigan, where it's fully legalized and yet nobody's been allowed to build dispensaries around here, I can guarantee you I could be making the best edibles in the state and delivering them in this tri-county area every week, every other day, whatever it takes. And I guarantee you I'd be making a shit ton of money, and I'd be able to pay my bills and pay for whatever vehicle I would be using. And I have even begged my mother, who apparently still has her Jeep, I just found out yesterday, still has her Jeep in the carport that has a broken axle, and that's it. And now she says the tires are deflated and she can't use it for anything. And I've been begging her since she said she was going to have it towed to the junkyard like 4 months ago. I've been begging and begging and begging her to, if you're not going to let me have it and try to save up to have it fixed so I can actually use it, then at least let me pick up driving again by letting me practice in the parking lot. Because otherwise I don't have any options left for making money. And she just keeps saying, I can't, the tires are deflated now, I can't drive it in the parking lot. The tires weren't deflated 2 months ago. And I've been begging the whole time, but she always has an excuse to not let me. And the sickest part about that, by the way, is that my mom's favorite thing in the entire world, she has always said, is to just get in a car and drive around and look at all this pretty scenery or whatever. Like when she gets bored, she just wants to get in the car and drive and look around at stuff and get out of the house. And she's always said that. And yet now, for the last 20 years that I've been able to drive a car or been of legal age to have my own car, she has done everything in her power to keep me from having that. When my grandma died, she said she was going to give me the van that they had, because it was a van with a chair lift, and I'm going to end up in a wheelchair at some point with my MS and my spine decimated and everything. And so she knew I would be able to use that, and I needed it to, survive. Basically, I was planning on living in it in order to make it out of the state. And then it got sold off when she died because her husband didn't give a crap what she said went to who. So that was like the most devastating thing that happened to me, besides her death, basically.